The team at the Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media wants to take the time to thank our sponsors, Bryant Family Medicine and Heather Martinez Realtor. We also want to thank our support staff, Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Larry Spicer, Addison Sloan, John North, Shane Shackford, and last but not least, Keisha Ambergy. With the support of our fine sponsors, our dedicated staff, and you, the members, we are all working on one goal, the promotion of student athletes. With this team, we can't miss.
Hi, I'm Heather Martinez, active community member and your realtor. Give me a call or text 606-344-0217, or you can reach me by email, heather.martinezrealtor@gmail.com.
Bryant Family Medicine All Sports Media presents Around the Region, the Fall Sports Show. And I'm telling you one thing, it's been it's been I don't know. It's been a not a very good start. That's how I can word it. First off, I thought I had the countdown on, and for some odd reason, the countdown wasn't playing. So we're just all sitting there. And then I put the wrong commercials up. So, yeah, it's just starting absolutely fine. But as that being said, how are you doing, Ryan?
Doing pretty good. Making it today, I guess you could say.
And of course, every time whenever we start these shows, Edward gets a little gun shy. He gets a little nervous. He has to go into hiding, but Edward will get out of it a little bit. So hopefully we'll get to see him in the next few minutes. So, but that being said, just a big shout out to all of our viewers. And before we get this party started, let's go ahead and give a big shout out to our sponsors. And Ryan, maybe I can get you to pull all of them up. Let's start out with Bryant Family Medicine. And again, Ryan, I don't know if you've got the cough going on, but I had the cough, I lost the cough, and now I've got back the cough. Okay, the cough, it just it don't want to leave. It just stays around and it just absolutely just does not want to leave. So I don't know what's going on there. But again, if you got the cough, go see Bryant Family Medicine. They'll hook you right up, take care of you. But they've taken care of my family for many years. A very generous group of people, and cannot say enough about them, about what they did for us personally. And again, our other sponsor, not to be left out, this young lady, and if I can get it pulled up here, I think me and Rod's pushing the same buttons here. Heather Martinez, and we've actually got a new one to show of hers. Rod, if you don't care, go ahead and post that one up. And she does a really good job at just doing the stuff that she does, and I cannot say enough about her and everything she has did for us, her generosity. And again, if you're in the market for buying or selling, she's definitely the hookup, and she is definitely the person to go and talk to. Like Rod, he's always got a pocket full of money. Rod he'll be ready to buy him a house here pretty soon. So he'll definitely know who to go to. And of course, while we're speaking of Heather Martinez, she's going to visit on the show here pretty shortly. So hopefully we get her on soon. And it's always a good conversation when we're able to talk to her and just find out more things about the real estate market and just what's going on around the area and across the state. I'm sure she's got stuff going on everywhere, but it just we're really thankful we get her on tonight to let us know about maybe hook us up a few good deals too that maybe hopefully a couple listeners might like. But that being said, I think Edward has come and joined us. Edward, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, it took him about 20 seconds to respond, folks, but he is there. But Edward, how's it going? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Just having all kinds of technical difficulties and getting ready to just let y'all rock and roll.
Well, Edward, see, he just getting a little gun shy, but he'll fight through it, just like always. But he'll be there though. Edward's he's like the Rocky Balboas of the world. He'll fight through it. But again, well, after we thank their sponsors, let's also thank some of these great photographers here. And I forgot to add a name. Somebody's helped maybe some pictures here pretty recently, but big shout out to Keisha Ambergy, John Deaton, John Dickinson, Scott Powell, Dennis Mills, Tanner Hoskins, Mater's Memories, Chrissy Brassfield, Bob Cornett, and then last but not least, and somebody's really stepped up for us a lot here recently, Erica Felty Marler, and she's gave us quite a bit of pictures and photographs here recently herself. So a big thank you to all of our photographers. Of course, Ryan does a lot of pictures. Edward does a lot of pictures. Valerie Rutherford, Allison Messer, Edward. Who else am I missing? Or Ryan?
The one from
There is
the one from Jackson
several
County.
of them. I think it's Wild Flower Frames Photography, if I can pronounce that all correctly in one setting. And then Nevaeh Allen's photography, you can't forget about her. She's helped me out quite a bit. So
Ryan, can you think of anybody else?
I think we covered them all. Sometimes I do forget some. My mind does forget a lot of
I'm
things.
sure there's several more, but I'd have to scroll back through my messages to try to remember all the names.
Well, while we're waiting for Heather to come on, and just if it's I guess the seasons are fixing to start football, of course, soccer, volleyball. I'm sure there's a few in here I'm missing. Quite there's a lot going on beginning of the season. Just it's an exciting time of year. But let's go a little bit on football, right? Well, before we do that, let's just go ahead and bring on a young lady that's been very generous to us and cannot speak enough good about her and about all the contributions that she's did for us and just always I don't know if a lady wants us to call her Johnny on the spot, but she's been like sort of Johnny on the spot for us. Anytime we've needed something, she's been there. And I got to brag on her for a minute. Her commercials blow our commercials away. We're going to have to ask her, she's going to have to educate us on the commercials. I mean, we got to own it. Her commercial's better, okay? We got to own it. But
how about instead of Johnny on the spot, you call it Heather on the spot?
Heather on the spot. Well, let's just ask her. Heather Martinez, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been a hot minute.
So is it all right if we call you Heather on the spot, or because I didn't think Johnny on the spot? Okay.
Heather on the spot's good. We got to keep our branding the same, Mark. Branding. Heather Martinez, Realtor. Heather on the spot.
Yeah, Heather on the spot. Just how's it going? Like you said, it's definitely been a minute.
Yeah, it's going good. It's been a good summer in real estate. I'm excited about it. School's getting ready to start back. I'm excited about seeing my kids. So it's been a good time.
You talk a little bit about the market. We know what you do there, and stuff like that. But I mean, you say the market's good. Is the economy, the market, all that? Is it getting better?
Well, it's good. Interest rates are hovering between 6 and 7%. And that's something I wanted to talk about. That 7% number scares people, right? They're like, Lord, I can't buy a house for 30 years on 7%. It doesn't work that way. Actually, guys, it does work that way. And if you guys have looked at anything and you've seen rental prices, hello, rent is
out
the door, out through the roof, $1,100, $1,400 a month. So I just want to remind people that your landlord that you pay rent to, they bought a piece of property on 7% interest and you're paying their mortgage. That's real life. So you can always refinance. Most people in America sell their house every 7 to 10 years. So whatever you finance at now, you're most likely just going to pay that 7% for a short time before you decide to refinance. And the rates may be better then. But remember, if you're paying rent, somebody financed their house, especially if you've got a fairly nice property bought in the last 4 or 5 years. They probably put it at that 6-7%. And instead of you paying you to build wealth, you're paying them so they can build wealth.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a little funny when you said about talking about rent. I had posted about a couple months ago. Then I took it down real quick because I said this ain't gonna happen. I said asking for a friend or that place for rent for $250, $300. I realized that's not happening nowhere.
Yeah, no, that went out about 1998, Mark. It's been a hot minute since that happened. But
Well, I actually took it down a few minutes after I posted because I'm
yeah,
like, yeah.
Now you might get a bedroom for that. Like some people do lease like a room in their house. I had a young couple who recently moved back to Michigan that I had met, and they were PT. They had just graduated PT school and were working here, and they leased out other 2 bedrooms in their 3-bedroom house near the high school. They leased them out to other PT students. So they all just paid a small amount, and the living room was the community room, and they had their bedroom. So some people will let out a room for that. So if somebody wants to live with somebody else just as, in one big house, you can do that.
Well, I mean, I guess I would do that if I had to, but I'd probably have to run every little check that ever was on them. I mean,
Absolutely. You don't want to move in with a serial killer. Criminal Minds 101.
like Ryan, I'd move Ryan in. Edward, I'd have to, check on him.
I got you. But also, hey, I wanted to say one other thing. I am excited. You all know I live and breathe football. I like all sports, but football is my favorite. I'm excited. Well, we have 21 days, 20 days, something like that.
I think I saw 20. I think I saw 21 days as of yesterday.
All right, so maybe 20 today, then, Ryan. We're knocking it down under 3 weeks right now, and the high school season will get started. I believe that's when pigskin is for us, for Corbin. I believe that's pigskin. And I've not got to watch a game on Campbell Field because my son was with a different school. So this will be my first year watching a high school game on the new field. I'm pretty pumped.
But you have seen the new field, right?
Oh Lord, I've walked on it. I've looked at it. I went to a middle school game on it. Just the other day, I walked to the visitor side because I walk that side of town all the time. That's where I get my exercise. And I went to the visitor side, and everything's just looking fantastic.
Yeah, it's breathtaking. I've seen it 100 times. I just can't get enough of it. But I'll let Ryan and Edward talk to you a little bit, Heather. I'll talk to you all night long. You just tell me hush up.
I know, and you got other guests. I'm sure students. We got to support those kids.
Yeah, I know because I've been on that. I've been to that field before and everything several times. First time I went there, it looked like a college field. The way they did everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure Mark and Edward both agree that it's something else.
Oh, it just makes me proud. And my favorite color is red, of course. But I've been a Red Hound since 1983, I think. So I drank the Kool-Aid many years ago, guys. Drank it, but it's so red. It's so beautiful. I walked by where they were building it, Ryan. And you know who I'm most proud of? I don't know any of them from Adam, but the people that did the masonry work, they need like an award. That brickwork and stonework is magnificent. I mean, whoever they were, bam, they're artists because it's good work.
Yeah, I've not been there this year. Have they got the visitors press box up? Because I know that there was going to be a whole new one.
You got to get over there. Honey, you're going to want in there. You're going to be like, take me on up right now. Get over there. And I'm sure they'll give you guys a great tour. I have no doubt.
Yeah, Mark will have to get us hooked up.
Hey, Tackett, if Tackett is watching this show, Tackett's your man, Mark. Tackett, these guys need in.
I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. They've got even elevators that take you up to the press
I
boxes and
believe
everything.
so. I believe I saw that. Don't I feel like I saw it when I walked? But that's great.
Yeah,
Handicap
it's
accessible. We're taking care of everybody, and I love it.
absolutely.
But Edward,
So I'm gonna have to ask you a little bit about, you know, the realtor side of business. So
Okay.
what kind of like market houses have you got like available at the moment?
Right now, I have 8 listings, guys. So
So
please,
like what
somebody
kind
can
of
buy
houses
them.
have you got available in your locations?
All right. And all of my, I've got London and Corbin. Have one right on Highway 25. If you guys ever go through Malfunction, I'm sure you all know what that is, right? The
I
intersection
I, I
Corbin.
take my bus through malfunction. No, 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 no. I know I was thinking another point. Yeah, I know where malfunction junction's
Okay,
at. But I
going to
know not to
London,
take my
London
bus.
Highway, old London
Yeah, yeah,
Highway. If you're going from Corbin there, have a big banner up. I have a brick house and a white house and a couple lots. It can be it's zoned commercial or residential. Right now, people are living there, but you could have 2 properties and an extra lot to put like a mobile home on or build another house. Already has septic utilities ran for 400,000. So it's commercial. Owners are always negotiable. Hey, here's something, Edward. I always want to tell people, and I do tell people all the time. But when you see something advertised from my listing or somebody else's listing a price, just remember we're not Walmart. We take offers. You don't have to come in at full price. You can come in an offer. You can talk to us and write up an offer, and the owner may accept it. So we're not Walmart. We take offers. I have a barn dominium on Rogers Road in Kiwi. I mean, I cannot tell you. I wish I'd sent you all a picture. It is gorgeous. It is a huge barn dominium. And when I say huge, it's big 2 bay garage down at the bottom, all unfinished. You could finish it the way you wanted it. But beautiful doors. Upstairs is just a suite. It's a 1 bedroom apartment. And so living room, kitchen doesn't have a dishwasher because if you're just 2 people, surely you don't need one. You can handle your dishes. But
or just
great,
buy paper plates.
or buy paper plates, exactly. But great space on 7.11 acres, I believe, guys. All no neighbors, great location, close to everything. I mean, you're just past Kiwi School a little bit, right? Maybe a mile past Kiwi School. So you're close to the world, whether it's interstate, 312, wherever you need to be. It's 350,000. And here's the bonus. There is already the people that built it had decided to build their barndominium and they were going to live in it while they built their dream house. And they already have a septic tank, electric hooked up. The house seat is set. So all you have to do is come in and build your dream house. And then you could use that as a garage. You could use it as a mother-in-law suite. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of property on Rogers Road. 500 Rogers Road in Corbin. It's kind of past Kiwi. But the address is actually Corbin. You all should go check it out. Edward, I have much more, but you can tell I talk too much. So we'll be here all night if I tell you about all of them.
Well, so y'all are hearing it here first. She's got a lot of listings right now. So Ryan, all that money you've been saving up, you can go ahead and buy me that last house she was talking about.
That
So
barn
Mark can
dough
mow
is
my
gorgeous.
grass.
Edward can buy it for me.
All right. You all should really go onto my Facebook page if you all have me as a friend and look at that barn dough. I mean, you just should look at it because it's pretty, guys. It's fantastic. Then I do have another house in London that I'm having an open house on. I'd be remiss, Edward, if I didn't say that one. It's on Saturday from 12 to 2. So 6 days away, 12 to 2. It's on 300 New Bethel Church Road. It's another 7-acre kind of mini farm. Also has an unlivable mobile home that they had been working on to set up, but they've decided to go ahead and sell. So somebody else could set that up. Has another place where a mobile home could go with already septic. So if you're an investor, want to live in the house or just rent out 3 properties, you can. And that one's only listed at $269,900 with 7 acres. So that's 300 New Bethel Church Road. Saturday, I'll be there from 12 to 2. Don't let me be bored. Come see me. Come buy that house.
Heather, I did pull it up, and I will try to show everybody.
Is it not gorgeous? Look at that sky too behind there. I mean, it's straight woods. You just go down a long gravel road that they've done an excellent job building the driveway, go around a curve, and you are surrounded by the mountains, guys. And there's a walk, like an old 4-wheeler walking trail through the back. I'm telling you. If I didn't have my house paid off and don't want a mortgage, I'd do it. Thank
Those-
you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
I
That
normally
little
would.
3 bedroom and bath.
I, know,
That is the open house.
I normally would kind of save them, but I don't want my computer to freeze up.
Yeah, don't freeze your computer up. But those are 3 great properties I have listed. I have others listed that I don't have time to go into, but you guys should check them out. You can go to SeanRogersRealty.com, Mark, and all of our listings are there,
Okay.
including everything I have.
Okay, Heather, that's what I was going to ask you. You could go to that site and get all the listings. Is all your listings on your Facebook site also?
Most of them, yeah. I try to advertise on Facebook. So if you have me on Facebook, you can always look there. If you don't have me on Facebook and you want to add me, add me. But if we only have 0 friends or 1 friend in common, you better send me a message because I'm not adding spam. So I have to know who you are.
Hey, Heather, we know you got a great personality. I know you watch your show and stuff like that. When you
Yeah.
comment on us and stuff, can't let you go without. I'm gonna ask you one question. I'm gonna ask you if you don't care to vote on their little sports movie stuff. I don't know if you've seen them all or not, but some
I have not
people.
seen them all, but I've seen some of them.
Okay, so we'll probably ask you to vote if we don't care, then we'll let you go there.
Okay.
But the one funny question I gotta ask you, you don't have to give no names or draw anybody under the bus. You say that has anybody ever like come to you, you give them a price of a house and well, I'll give you 50,000 my car and I got a horse here and a trailer. Has
I have
anybody ever-
not had that. I have not had that. But now, Mark, I live with a son who is the trader of the world. Like I think he was born 80 years ago, honey.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a beagle. I got me an old tractor down there, and I'll get you an extra beagle. I just had cracks me up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what in the world? But no, I have not had that. But I live with one of those. It's kind of interesting.
Well, Ryan, you want to give her the question unless
You ain't
you
had
were able to
nobody
add
come and
anything else
say
for-
50,000 and their wife.
Not
You had nobody come say 50,000 and my wife for the house.
Yeah, she
I
worked
have not had
she
that
worked
one.
really good. But Ryan, you know what to do there, and unless you or Edward had anything else more about
I don't, but Edward, do you?
I'm waiting for the movies to pop
Okay.
up. I want to see what we got lined up.
That was the first one.
Okay.
number 5 Blue Chips against the Little Giants.
Oh, I'm going Little Giants. Because I've not seen Blue Chips, so sorry guys, not seen that one.
Let's see.
The Field of Dreams or Radio?
I like radio.
I like radio too. Varsity Blues or The Blind Side?
The Blind Side, 100%. Because you all, I'm the same as Leanne. You'll never catch me in that gaudy orange. Ever. Never going to happen.
And the last one here.
8 Men Out or Uncle Drew?
Guys, I've not seen either of those, so I can't say.
I've not
Okay,
seen
well.
neither one of them either.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll go on.
But you know what my favorite sports movie of all time is? My personal. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It's my favorite Disney movie too. It's Secretariat. Secretariat was a beast. I'll stand by that as long as I live.
Write that one down. We're having a backup on.
Oh, okay.
movies to get us there.
Secretariat is my favorite.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I know what happens in that movie. I know who wins the races. Sit on the edge of my seat like I've never seen it before a day in my life. I love it. So that's my favorite. But hey, I know you guys got some student athletes, and I won't stay on here all night. 'Cause Mark and I'll talk.
You ain't keeping us on. But Edward or Ryan, you have anything else for before we do let her go there?
I do not.
Be for sure, folks.
It's
Go
very
to
good to
Heather.
talk to her again.
Be for
Thanks,
sure to
Edward.
go to Heather Martinez. Go to her Facebook page. Go to her Realtor page. Look at these listings, and like I said, she's a hookup. I mean, we learn from her every time we bring her on. So And go to these places that she's talking about, and Ryan, you're going to have to empty your pockets. You're going to have to buy me that home, my retirement home, and then I'll love you to death.
He'll love you forever, Ryan.
I don't know about that, Mark.
All right, guys.
I'm-
Y'all have a good night. I'm so glad I got to speak to you.
Yeah, and hope to get you on really, really soon. We'd like to have you on every week if you can come on. We love having you.
Well, Edward will kill you because you and I talk too much, and I can usually see when Edward's ready. I can read Edward like a book when he's ready for me to get off.
He goes like with that little.
I know.
Yeah.
So, hey, you guys, I would love to be on when you need me to fill a spot. Hey, if you need me to cover a game, call me. Y'all know I'm a football girl. I'll go cover some. So,
Hey, we might bring you on here maybe next week or so if you want to come on and talk a little bit of football.
absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about your team there.
You know, I'll talk about the Hounds
talking
all
about
day.
being able to. We're talking about being able to help fill spots. We're
Okay,
talking
I'm
about
not
being able to help
joking,
y'all
like,
fill
if-
spots. You might have to because I got three youngins. I got three youngins that did just sign up for track. That's going to take a little bit of my time.
All right. I can't fill all of Edward's spots, but if you all need me, y'all know I can talk. I can probably run a camera for a minute. So you just give me a call if you need me to fill something one night.
We sure will. But
All right.
thank you for everything, Heather.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Had a good interview. I always love speaking to Heather. Are we ready for our next guest? Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Seth Marler from Madison Central. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing really, really good. Just again, thank you for your time and thank you for everything you did. And just tell us a little bit about without giving a scout report on your team or anything like that. But how's early preseason stuff going for your team?
Early preseason against Butler the other day. We won. JV was. But we're this year with our team. I play for Central.
But we was looking at Madison Central. And like I said, we don't know a lot about Madison Central. We're based out of the 13th region. Is soccer your only sport, or do you do multiple sports?
Soccer's my only sport.
And I also know too, and I'm having I don't know, I'm having a glitch here. Ron, can you ask him a few questions? I'm trying to straighten my stuff out here.
Yeah. Looking at your schedule last year and going into this year, how have y'all prepared from last year to get better for this year?
We've been
building together, the teammates, and relying on each other a lot more than just like bickering at each other, So.
And Edward kind of knows where I'm going with this because I always ask. What is your favorite restaurant to eat at in Richmond?
Richmond? I'm gonna have to say McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I like my fast food.
Hey, so when you're at McDonald's, are you getting like the 20-piece McNugget, or are you getting like a McChicken, or what we get?
I might get a McChicken with no pickle though, no pickle, but or like a chicken, not chicken, bacon quarter pounder.
Seth, do you like the new Lockman chicken sandwiches, or do you like the old school ones? I mean, it's like a different type of chicken sandwich they sell now.
Well, I'm not really sure because I've gotten on the chicken sandwiches recently, so I'm not really sure about the difference yet. So
yeah, I've even tried the new chicken. What is it? What is the chicken fingers? Or what do they got now at McDonald's?
Chicken strips.
Yeah, chicken strip now.
I haven't tried those yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I have. They're good.
They're good.
But Seth, I got my stuff taken care of. I'm not going to tell you where I got my sources or whatever at, but tell us a little bit about your off season if you want to go into it.
Like with the club team or
Yeah.
like during summer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been playing with this club team called Musa Flyers, and on the '09 team with Riley, who y'all interviewed the other week. And we've been training together. Had a rough but good season. Worked together as a team a lot. Did a little bit of college showcases. Didn't do as well as we think we wanted to do, but we put the effort in and tried to go far in them.
Okay. And again, I'm not going to tell you where I found my sources at, but I'm hearing that you competed in an elite training camp in Barcelona, Spain.
Yeah. I went to a little ID camp type thing in Louisville a few years back, and they selected like the best bunch of players there to go over and train. So for like 10 days.
I think you also got an invite out of an Italian league out of Rome.
Yeah. I don't know how they found me, but that training session was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty much all day, intense training, and liked hanging out with the guys that I met there.
Okay, I'm 170-year-old. I mean, but I'm not as old as Ryan yet. But tell us about Spain and tell us about Rome. Well, I've been to neither. I would love to go to them, but just tell us a little
I've never.
about it.
I know nothing about the countries.
So in Spain, we we arrived there and got off, went to this hotel. It was kind of like a hostel, I think is what it's called, like bunk beds in the room and whatnot with a bunch of the players. And we hung out for a bit, and then we would like go and eat with the team for the most part, and train for most of the days. And some of the days we had games afterwards after the practices at night. So
Ryan and Edward.
I'm gonna ask this as Mark brought up that. What country was the best one to be in?
I have to say Spain for the most part. I like the culture there, and I like the like agriculture there. It's really nice.
Edward.
So I'm going to have to ask you. I heard you say a little bit about like how the training was intense. So fill me in a little bit, like how the training was different from like your everyday training that you would have done over here.
I feel like the intensity for like the camps and stuff that I went to, that it was a lot higher because it was like from different areas. And I believe that a lot of people, they were like really, really trying to get in to go like overseas. So it was more of like, I want to go, I need to play good, So
I'm just amazed that you went to like Spain and Rome and had training camps. That right there is still just, I don't know, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
But I got to ask you, how do you think that's going to help you in like this upcoming season that you're fixing to have?
Well, there's different types of soccer or football played there, and it's helping me like deal with the different types that we could see at our level at high school, but the level is a lot higher in the foreign countries. So it helped me like deliberate and help me improve my skills over here and improve.
So I do got to ask, this is one of my favorite questions to ask student athletes. So in the game of soccer, I'm still trying to learn it a whole lot, more than what I do. So I have seen like fast-paced teams, slow-paced teams, and like teams that's very physical. So, what style of teams do you prefer to play against the most?
I would probably say like physical teams or high press teams because when you win against those types of teams, it feels a lot better than just a normal team, you know. Like because if they're running like a high press and you beat their line, it's a lot easier to attack because they don't have numbers back. So and physical teams, if you just like pass around them, it's a lot easier to play.
Which again, that makes sense. And I've seen games that played in multiple weathers. I've seen it hot, cold, rainy. Is there one that you prefer over the other?
Yes. I prefer the rain. I'm not gonna lie. I love when it rains. I love to play in the rain. It's great.
So, talking about the rain, if you're playing on turf and grass, which one do you prefer if it is raining?
If it's raining, I kind of prefer grass. I'm not gonna lie, but if the field's bad though, I would like turf over it. So
I'm gonna have to ask you, taking in, the aspect of what happened over the summer and your previous seasons, what would you say was one highlight moment that you had during your time playing soccer so far?
I think the last game we played with the club team and Bluegrass State games. I think not Bluegrass State games, but with Musa or President's Cup, scoring in our last game, trying to help us bring back a comeback because we were down 2-0 like towards the second half and tried to bring it back 2-1, but didn't end up happening. But I'm still glad I got to take that shot and score that goal.
So talking about that shot, did you feel like any like pressure or nerves, or was you wanting that moment in that game?
I was wanting that moment, to be honest. I haven't really scored that much in the past, so any moment when I do score, it's great, and I always want it to go in. And it just felt great seeing my team get all hype over it and feeling like we could come back and win that game.
Absolutely. But Mark, I've got like 1,000 questions. I can go all night. So
I got a couple before I let you go, and the first one is sort of a heart question, I guess. You're from Region 11. We're based upon Region 13 over here, and you've got a friendship with Riley. You're a good one. He's a good one. Just tell us a little bit about that friendship and how that developed over the years.
Well, I haven't really known Riley for too long because he tried out for the
Yeah.
team, and that's really when I met him. But he's a great guy. Love him on the team. It's fun to hang out with. Like great teammate. Like love if he came to Central, I wouldn't mind. But but I love the guy.
Yeah. I can tell you, I love both of you. You're both well level-headed guys. I'd like to hang out with you. I'd say both of you are really cool dudes to be around. So just again, same way like I told Riley, just what you're doing, just keep on keeping on, and everything will fall into place. You've got a good head on your shoulders, and the work ethic there, the training's there, everything's right there for you. I mean, you just what you're doing, just keep doing, and everything else is pie. Now, I gotta ask you this, and this is a little bit on I don't know if it's about your side, but over in Europe and places like that, soccer is football, and here it's soccer. So, do you have a hard time, or do you think of it as football or soccer since you've been over in Europe?
Well, I think it changes from where I'm at, so I don't offend anybody. So I'll say soccer here, but if I go overseas, I'll change it to football.
Yeah. So you ain't gonna go to Madison Central and say, let's play some football, and then somebody try to tackle you or something like that.
Yeah. I don't want that to happen.
But Seth, I don't know if you're familiar with our shows, but we're having like a round of 64. With several NCAA tournament teams, we had our best restaurants, and now we're doing our best sports movies. So if you don't care, we might want to ask you if you could vote on some of our movies that we post up here and show you, and see which one you might like better. And then I think Edward might have a few things to show you.
All right. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Blue Chips against the Little Giants.
I'm gonna have to go with Blue Chips here.
I go with Blue Chips too. I like Blue Chips. Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Hardaway. Yeah, that's old school. Field of Dreams Radio.
Ooh, I haven't really seen either one of these. I'm liking the cover of Radio though. I'm not gonna lie. We'll go with Radio.
Varsity Blues or The Blind Side.
Ooh, I've seen the Blind Side, and I like that movie. So I'm gonna have to go with The Blind Side.
Eight Men Out or Uncle Drew.
Ooh, I've seen some edits of Uncle Drew on TikTok. I'm gonna have to go with Uncle Drew.
Yes, you cannot go wrong with Uncle Drew.
Edward.
So, Seth, we do put together a few things for each student athlete that comes on our show, and this is kind of our way of saying thank you. And I will get these sent out to you, and they will also be on every one of our social media platforms. But out of the two graphics I'm going to show you, kindly give us an idea on which one you like better.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like the red in that. Ooh. I'm gonna have to say I kind of like the Lightning more. Lightning's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Listen, I don't know what you're doing, Mark, but that is not lightning.
that's
I don't know
my
what you call
version
that.
of lightning.
I guess I just thought that you was getting the jitters from all the coffee you was drinking.
Well, I am drinking coffee. Seth, are you a coffee drinker?
Sometimes. If it's an early game, I might drink a cup or two, but otherwise, not really.
Is it going to be hot coffee or cold coffee?
I kind of gotta go with cold coffee. I'm not gonna lie. I like cold coffee.
I know. I know it.
Hot coffee is outdated, Mark. But Seth, I personally want to thank you for taking the time to come on, and I'm looking forward to being able to get out there to cover you and your team. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you. And best of luck for your season this year.
Thank you. I would like to see y'all out there.
Right.
You might get your chance. Y'all do play there in London, no fall. I do plan on, if something does not come up, I'm on to be there.
Okay.
So
Well,
I mean,
regardless of who,
that's in my backyard too.
regardless of who wins or loses that game, Ryan, you should come up and Seth and Riley to have them like interview each other, like sort of thing. We could post on the page. That'd be
Okay.
a fun little spurt.
I did think about that.
I like that.
That'd be fun to put on the page. I think that they'd like it. But Seth, again, thank you for your time. I know you got 1,000 things on the agenda right now. School's fixing to start. You're in preseason mode. And you don't know how much it means to us when student athlete like you give us your time. And you got a great personality. You come in here and laugh with us. You get it real good. And it's good to have laughs. And again, thank you for coming on. Great interview. And I'm harping off what Edward said. We become your fans. I'm telling you, we're pulling for you. And keep in touch with us. And I'm sure Edward would have told you this, but any milestones you reach this year, let us know, or Edward or Rod know for sure, because they're the graphic makers. Let them know. Let them make you up some some stuff, and let's help put you out there. And because, like I said, you deserve it. You're way on track of what you need to be doing, and just wish you and your team the best of luck.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all inviting me out here doing this. It's great to do this a lot. Well, I don't do it a lot. This is the first time, but but I appreciate the time that y'all gave me. So,
Well, it probably won't be the last time. For the end of the season, we might be hollering at you again.
okay.
Okay, but thank you a lot.
Thank you.
2 for 2, great interviews. Just a real good interview, and Seth gets it. Just smiling most of the interview, and you can tell he's got a real good demeanor, personality to him. And hey, can you imagine him and Riley, together? I bet you that would be some dudes, that I bet they have a good time together. Not like me and Edward. Me and Edward's boring. You hang out with me and Edward, we're gonna say 2 words to you the whole night. But they would probably. But I can tell you somebody I think that would be boring. And I hope I get her name right, or I want to get in trouble right off the bat, unless Ryan or Edward wants to try to pronounce her name. Ryan, you want to try it?
No, I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, I knew you would leave that up to me, and I'm going to get in trouble. Edward, Edward just left. Edward, you're Mr. Pavel here. You introduce our guest. We're going to let Edward introduce this guest.
Yeah, Edward knows
That
names.
being
better than I
said,
do.
Go ahead, Mark. It's your show.
there you are.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Hello, Edward.
Okay.
We sure can.
Well,
how is
I was
everybody?
trying to get Edward to introduce you because we're all scared to death to mispronounce your name. Is it Brinley?
Brinley.
Brinley. Okay,
Yes.
okay. I was close. See, at least I tried.
At least you tried. Yeah.
Yeah, at least I tried. And now Edward will say, I do that the whole time. But then he wouldn't have said it. Yeah. But Brinley, thank you for coming on. And I would be lying to you if I told you I think I've seen that background before.
Oh, have you?
Oh, maybe.
Just a couple times.
No, but thank you for coming on, and just we know how good Pavel's been last few
Mhm.
years. He's built that foundation,
Mhm.
and I'm sure at Pavel we don't use. I mean, you don't use the term rebuild. You use the term reload. So just tell me how it's reloaded this year.
Well, I think that I don't know. I think with losing our 3 top players, we definitely have a lot of work to do. But just holding all of the girls on the team to the same standard, is the best thing that we can do. Just practice.
And you definitely got a really good coaching staff that can get you in that right mind frame.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
tell us a little bit about them coaches over there at Palm.
Well, Steve Black. There we go.
Well, Steve beat me to it. I was going to do that.
You were gonna call me Squig.
Yeah, they beat me to it.
What was the question again? Sorry, Steve got me distracted.
Tell us a little bit about your coaches.
I mean, I can't even describe them. They have made such an impact on each and every one of the girls on the team. They do everything in their power to make sure that we are comfortable, that we know what we're doing, that we're not, going out of our, normal whatever. But they always push us. They always tell us to do our best, just they're the best.
Okay, now I've got to ask you, how did Squig? What was the origination of Squig?
Well, originally it's Squiggly, but then it was just, let's cut it down, and now it's Squig. So just a little inside joke.
So do we even want to know why they call you Squiggly, or or is that
Just because I guess I'm all over the place, man. Just a little squiggly. Just a little squig.
okay? And Steve says here that Squig has got a great shoe game in the background.
Yeah, look at all my shoes I got here.
But just you know, I be you know, I love John and all them down there, and you know, you develop. I personally developed relationships with a lot of coaches at Pineville, and I know that what short time you're there, you know, the 4 years you go to school, but I think you've been playing since the seventh grade varsity.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just what's your? I know you're all about team, but
hmm
personally, how does that make you feel knowing that you've been on the varsity level for that long?
Um, I think it just makes me proud of how far I've come because I mean every girl has to start out the same level. I mean some girls come out and they've never touched a ball and then in the next 2 weeks they are varsity material. Um, but yeah, it just makes me happy.
I'm not going to tell you where this question comes from, but I got to ask this to you. Um, I would be. How's the team evolved over the years that she has been on it, and since she started elementary school? How's all the teams evolved?
Well, the first day I came out, obviously I was intimidated. But the girls there were extremely nice. I felt extremely welcomed. And I feel like that's the same. I mean, there's no judgment ever on the team. You know, you mess up, you go back and you fix it the next time. Um, it's just I don't know. It's the dynamic has changed a lot, but we still have fun. We still laugh. We still do the same things. It's just a little different without those girls, but it's still a lot of fun.
You know, and just I don't. You know, why have you did? You know, and I know again, it's all about team.
Mhm.
But why have you did personally to help yourself to get better to help your team over the summer?
Well, first of all, practice every day. Showing up even when you're hurt. You learn things every day. Just showing up to practice and just, I don't know, getting in the gym, just working out and all that.
Okay, guys, you did before I let Edward and Ryan take over. But you know, when we interview volleyball, we talk a lot. We use this term bonking. So, have you ever hit a ball and actually hit John or Samantha there by like accident?
Yeah, definitely. I've hit a lot of people, not just maybe John.
So, what was the immediate reaction when you did hit them?
I
Was
don't
it like
know. I don't
was
know.
it like you wanted to run out of the gym or
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to just like leave and never show my face there again. Just felt so bad.
Ryan or Edward?
Looking at your schedule, and I'm sure the four schedule's not on KSWA right now, but what's your expectations and leading up to the season?
I expect a three-peat. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. As I said, I still hold all the girls the same expectations. I still expect them to do everything they can in their power to make sure that we get that win. That's what I expect.
And then Edward knows where I'm going with this because I ask it all the time. It's always my second question. What's your favorite restaurant to eat at in Pineville? And I know there's not many of them.
Well, considering it is small, I would have to go. That New Mexican is pretty good. That New Mexican they put in, where Shenanigans used to be, is pretty good. Check it out.
With Mexican, do you get the cheese sauce over top of it or the red sauce?
Both.
We've never heard people put both of them on top because Edward Hill does not eat Mexican.
Well, Edward, you're missing out. Just gotta tell you, you're missing out.
See, Edward,
Yeah, Edward.
he's got an excuse saying he likes Taco Bell, but he does not like Mexican.
Well, Taco Bell is Mexican.
It's an American Mexican.
Oh, you want that? You want that fake Mexican, don't you?
Will you tell Edward it's still burrito, taco, rice? It's all the same. It just
Yeah, Edward, it's all the same. Listen to Mark.
Where's my boy Robbie D when I need him? He tells you the same thing. He don't like Mexican that much either.
Well, you know.
See, that's why me and Rob goes way back right there.
But Edward,
you're getting a lot of love. Edward put that up there, but I'm sure you might know some of these people. But Brandy said, "That's my baby." Brooklyn Harris, let's go Squig. George says, hanging banners, get them be eating big time. And Samantha said, little Squig.
Little Squig, yeah. That's me.
So I am looking at what part of the schedule that the KHSAA does have posted right now. Mm-hmm. So out of what games you know that you're going to be having this season, is there a certain game that you're more excited for?
Well, Knox. I would have to say Knox because their student section is normally pretty mouthy, and it gets the team amped up when you got a mouthy student section. So
I would have to agree. You know, I was at the district championship game last year. Yes. So I am going to have to ask you, last year's season, what was probably one of your favorite highlights of that season?
I would have to say probably when Ava shanked a ball and I went into the stands and got it. And she was like, you got your highlight reel, B. And I was like, yeah, I did. But yeah. Well, tell Amy I said I love her.
So I do got to ask you, Addison is actually a part of our media group also. So I got to ask you, what was it like being on the court with her as a teammate?
She'll get you fired up, man. She will do everything in her power to make sure that you are as hype as you can be. Because she is just one of the best teammates I've ever had. She's consistent, just overall the best, really.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think you might play another sport also. Am I correct?
Yes, you might be.
I was wanting to think so. So, being a multi-sport star, how does that help you going from one sport to another?
I think if you play multiple sports, it helps you just to, learn how to be a teammate, learn how to be a leader, learn how to, just conversate with people, just make friends. I made a ton of friends over the course of all of the seasons I've played and just everything. Just, it's a good experience.
So I do got to ask you, during the course of a game, who's more harder on you? Is it Sam or John?
I would have to say John. I've been screamed at a couple times.
So does that explain why the ball accidentally bumped him during some practices?
We could say that.
But I got to go back to reflecting on the last season in that district championship game. Got to ask you, when that one was easy. When when that final point was scored, what was the emotions and thoughts going through your head at that moment?
Just I felt every emotion. I think I was just absolutely overcome with joy because I wanted that win so bad for the seniors. And when we finally did it, it was just like we did it, guys. Like, we made this happen. We worked our butts off. We did everything in our power to win this game, and we did it. And so it was amazing.
So I'm going to have to ask you, and reflecting again on last season, what was probably other than the district championship game, what was probably your most favorite game that you played in last year?
The district championship game against Barberville. That was my favorite game. Just because I think that's the loudest gym I've been in my entire career of volleyball. And it was just like the gym was so loud you couldn't even hear each other on the court. But it was just when you need a loud gym because gets you more hot, and you need that when you're in a game like that. So I would have to say Barberville.
I mean, I would have to agree with you because, again, I was at that game, and that
Yeah.
was a very loud and raucous atmosphere, I guess is the word I'm looking for, or something like
Yeah.
that. But it was a great atmosphere to be at. It was two teams competing at an extremely high level. So, what's a goal you have set for yourself for this season? Not a team goal, but like a personal goal you want to try to achieve.
I would have to say just having more game awareness, making smarter plays, definitely. Just helping my teammates out with whatever they need, and just trying my best.
So before I get you back over to Mark, I do got to ask you one final question.
Okay.
So if I'm out there with you and I point at the stands and the ref is distracted and I pull the net down, hit the volleyball over, is that still a point?
Well, it depends. Are you on our side or the opposite side?
Well, let's just say I'm on your side.
Well, I think that it would be a point then.
Yeah. That's right.
So if I was on the other side, it wouldn't be a point.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
but Mark,
I know who we need to hire, but yeah, but you're getting a lot of love in this interview, and I just want to ask you got any special shout outs, or you want to give any love back to anybody?
I just would like to say I love you to my mom and just everybody that's in the chat supporting me. Special shout out to Tommy and Amy. I love you guys. And then a special shout out to Brooke. Love you. And Steve. Love you, Steve. Yeah. Love to Steve.
Yeah, Steve went blank on that last comment, so you might have hit him where he might have one of them moments, teary eyed feels. Like, I'll type this in a minute once I clean my eyes off or something.
Yeah.
Okay. But and here you go. Steve comes in there.
Delta comment.
But I can't let you go without asking you one very, very hard hitting question. So are you going to be ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
They call me Mr. Hard Hitter, so I don't know if you need to prepare yourself or whatever. I normally have to meditate. I don't know if you need to do anything like that.
Well, just let me take a deep breath.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. This
is just teammates, this year's team, not the previous teams, but this year's team, okay? And they're in a 15-passenger van. None of your coaches are with you. John actually let you all go out by yourself, which, that's a story for itself. I doubt that would ever happen. But I'll shut up. But say he actually did let you go, and they're in a 15-passenger van. The van tears up. Who's getting out there and fixing it?
Well, I would have to say, I think I put him out there. just to see what she can do.
So you had her the socket set and
Yeah,
screwdriver.
'cause she's little, so she can get in them little crevices, Just fix whatever.
Okay, so she fixes the van, and you just take back off again. You end up running out of gas. You pull into a gas station. Who's paying for
Probably John. I have to say John probably gotta pay for it.
it? So what, you end up calling John up to pay for the gas, or?
Yeah.
Well, you see, what about if he can't make it?
What if you can't make it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd have to say, I'd probably say Sam, just because she's, next in line.
Well, why don't you say the other players are going to fork it out? They're going to make the coaches pay. One way or the other.
Yeah, I ain't got no gas money.
Yeah, that sounds like Edward. I'm just telling you. Oh, right here, Samantha just spoke the truth.
Yeah, she did.
Y'all ain't got no money, too many shoes.
We can see that in the background.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I could borrow a pair of shoes. I need to borrow a pair of shoes. My shoes got holes in them. I'm just saying. Okay, but last but not least, okay, if you're ready for it, you got the gas in the van. Samantha finally come out there and gave you gas money. John, he's saying he could be got a hold of. But you just go to a teammate's house. You just want to do some Netflix and chilling. Who's going to cook dinner?
I actually would probably volunteer to cook dinner, just because I just like to cook.
Oh, so you like to cook? I thought you said I wouldn't trust somebody else's cooking or something.
No, I probably wouldn't.
So what would you fix?
Probably a good old meal with some like some meatloaf and mashed potatoes and all the fixings and stuff.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
there ain't no
sounds
door.
good.
There ain't no door dashing in Pineville. We gonna go home cook. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go down to the store and get some food.
But Ryder, Edward, I'm sorry to death. I want meatloaf. I haven't had meatloaf for about a couple of weeks. I like meatloaf.
Yeah, I like meatloaf too.
Yeah. But he got me on the subject of food. What we're going to ask from you, we're doing this like your favorite sports movie deal.
You done made him forget what he's even thinking about now.
Yeah,
He's just got meatloaf.
I got meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I love homemade mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, I do make some good pasta.
So why are you putting your pasta?
I could just about everything you can find in the pantry, just about everything you can find in the fridge.
Me, I like that. Throw pop cans and all in it. Just stir it.
Yeah.
All bowl out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got food on my mind now. I'm starved to death. Ryan, you tell her. You tell her what we're fixing to do. I'd love to have me some homemade mashed potatoes right there. I'm telling you, I'm tired of instant potatoes. Every time I eat somewhere, instant potatoes. Nobody makes homemade mashed potatoes.
I know it. Instant potato. It's instant. They aren't not the same.
Yeah.
But what we do is we did our round of 64, like we do the NCAA tournament, but it's like sports movies. Would you care to vote on them?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mark, if you want to read them off,
Okay.
and I'll tally
I'll
up.
Number 5, Blue Chips against number 12, the Little Giants.
Well, I think I'd have to go with the Little Giants.
I'd say Blue Chips is in trouble. Number 1, Field of Dreams against number 16, Radio.
Radio.
Number 8, Varsity Blues against number 9, The Blind Side.
I think I'll go with Varsity Blues.
Oh yeah, everybody's been voting blindside. I like varsity blues.
Well, I like Varsity Blues.
Number 4, 8 men out against number 13, Uncle Drew.
I think I'm gonna go with Uncle Drew.
Yeah, I think Uncle Drew's about ready to put a running clock on. I'd say. But thank you for voting on that, and I think Edward has a few things that he wants to show you also.
Okay.
So we do tend to put together a couple graphics for each student athlete. That Stephen, how can you vote anything over Uncle Drew? But we do tend to put together a couple graphics for each student athlete that comes on our show, and this is kind of our way of saying thank you for taking your time.
Mhm.
And we will get these sent out to you, and they will be posted on every one of our social media sites. But when I show them to you, I kind of want to see bedtime for Steve.
Oh man!
But I kind of want to know which one of the two you like the most.
Okay. That one's cool. That one's actually really cute. Okay, let's see the next one. I think I like the first one. First one's pretty cool.
Steve, like I told you, you cannot go wrong with the OG. The OG
Oh,
graphic still lives on.
Does this look like lightning?
Well,
Oh,
no.
I just told him he was twitching from so much coffee.
What, you been drinking coffee?
oh, I never leave home without it. So do you like coffee, hot coffee, or cold coffee, or do you like neither?
A nice hot cup of black coffee is pretty cool.
Hot cup of coffee.
Yeah, hot.
Hot cup of coffee, homemade taters, meatloaf. Hired.
You may take your bagel.
There's
And
only
Mark,
one way to drink coffee, and it's hot.
I don't like coffee at all.
It's not coffee if it ain't hot. It's just like a flavored whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homemade mashed
Listen, now
potatoes.
he's not going to be able to fit out his door. You done inflated his head.
Smash her. Let's smash them taters. Have little chunks of taters in it.
Yeah.
Butter, milk.
Absolutely. You need like a whole tub of butter.
Yeah, plenty of butter.
Plenty of butter.
See, now you got Edward want mashed potatoes now.
Well, listen, I gotta have some gravy of mine.
SummerSlam.
Well, I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but I sort of got a little aggravated with it last night. Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch it.
Well, CM Punk won the belt, and then Seth Rollins comes out there hopping around like he can't walk, takes his knee brace off, cashes in the Money in the Bank, takes the belt right back from him.
Oh,
Like, are
my
you kidding
goodness.
me?
All SummerSlam.
Yeah, tell Stevie better watch out.
Uh-oh, there you go. Well, I guess we need to get her off so she finished watching it. Hey, she watched John Cena and Cody Rhodes there, Yep, that'd be a good match.
Yeah.
But Edward, you got anything else for her, Ron?
I just personally want to thank you for taking your time to come on. And I'm looking forward to getting out there to cover you all again this season and see how your team progresses this season, and best of luck.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me. And I hope to see you guys out there every game. You got to be at every game.
Well, I'm sure you'll see me out there.
Yeah, you got to be out there.
Right.
I just want to say best of luck to you and your team, and of course John and Sam. I know them both personally, so it's best of luck to all y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, if we give you a heads up that we're coming, does that mean like we'll have like a bowl of mashed potatoes waiting for us or something like that?
Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Well, now he's going to be there every game, home and away. He is going to be there every game.
like you can't get on this bus. I'm like a equipment manager or something. You know? I'm packing the potatoes.
Yeah, you got to pack the potatoes.
Yeah. But again, thank you for your time. You've been just a super great interview, and we sort of figured that. And I just love the Pineville family down there. Love John, love Samantha, love them all. Steve Black. I've learned so much from Steve. He's a mentor to me. I love every one of them, and I know that you are brought up the right way, taught the right way, and everything will work out for you. You got your good head on your shoulder, and wish you personally the best of luck in your future and your team, and hopefully we can get down there and support you.
I hope you guys can.
And Steve said the potatoes had too many carbs.
Not for me.
Well, if you say you didn't eat them, that should count for something.
Yeah.
Eat them and say you did. But thank you for coming on. Thank you for your time. And again, we wish you personally and your team the best of luck.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
You too. Just a great interview. We had some really, really good interviews here, and and we sort of figured it would end up like that. There's Edward already leaving us there, and cannot say enough about John and Samantha and what they're doing with the program over there. And Steve, I love Steve Black to death, and I tell people I've learned so much from him. What few years I've been doing this, and he's taught me a lot, and John's taught me a lot, and it's Edward. You know more about Pineville but you and Ron both. That's your stomping ground, and I'm sure that you would both agree with me. It's a family down there.
I would tell you 100% it is.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it just again, volleyball is going to be fun, and there's going to be a lot of good teams in the region, and we got the fun side of it. We just get to go watch them and cover them. But Rod, I guess it's time for us to put our votes up, and then you give us their tallies. I guess we'll call her a show.
Yep.
I'm going with blue chips on this one, folks. I like blue chips. Kill Neil Anthony Hardaway, the whole paying the players stuff, and finally coach building beans on his team. Love it. Love that.
I'm going Little Giants.
That's who I went with, Little Giants.
Boo. I bet you Little Giants won too, right? But I got to go Field of Dreams. That's one of the better baseball movies I've seen. I love that movie.
I'm going radio.
This one was hard on me because I like both of them, but something about football movies, I like football movies, so I'm going to have to go radio.
If you build it, they will come. Field of Dreams. You build it, they will come. Varsity Blues twice on Sunday.
The Blind Side 3 times on Sunday.
I went with The Blind Side as well. I've never seen Varsity Blues, so I had to go with The Blind Side.
No question, no doubt, no second draw, no nothing. Uncle Drew.
8 Men Out. That's a good movie.
I went with Uncle Drew because one, I didn't know nothing about neither one of them. So I just mouth picked one and went with it.
Listen, you can't go wrong with Kyrie Irving, Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Webber, and all them guys out there, Reggie Miller and all them, and hearing Kyrie call somebody Youngblood. I use that nowadays to the kids that's younger than me at work. Listen, Youngblood, it's there. See, Kyrie taught me the way of life. Young
Field
blood.
of dreams. If they come, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. You need to watch Field of Dreams. It's a good movie.
I have, Bart.
It's a good movie. Varsity Blues. That's one thing I'm protesting. How in the world does
The
the
Blind
Blind Side beat Varsity Blues? Especially
Well,
when
you
he's
don't know
got
if
a
you
pig
it.
that he
Brian
calls a
didn't know.
dog bacon. Yeah.
Ryan ain't said the vote yet.
Oh.
I was writing down on my bracket deal. The first one, radio won 5-1. The second one, the Blind Side won 5-2. The third one, the Little Giants won 4-2, and the last one, Uncle Drew won 4-2.
Uncle Drew might win it all.
I'm protesting Blindside beating Varsity Blues. Just watch Varsity Blues.
I have.
It's
Blind
good.
Side still.
Yeah, but they
It
don't
is a
have a
good show. I
pig
like
that the
Blindside
guy
better.
calls a dog. Yeah. I don't know. My vote didn't do good this week, but that's the reason why we vote. It's a democracy out here. But Ryan, I'm gonna let you start out. Just any closing statements, what your plans are for the week, just anything you want to talk about.
My plans are kind of when the sports actually does start, not this week but next week. It will be soccer mainly all week unless I have to go work and clean up after a soccer game at my work. But my two final things I would say is now that we are into a new season or whatever, let's go out, cover these wonderful, great athletes that we have throughout the whole state of Kentucky, because they all deserve you to be out there watching them. And then my motivational quote is a good one tonight. Winning isn't everything, but the will to win is everything. Vince Lombardi.
So I guess it's my go. Well, my sports kicks in Tuesday. So I will be traveling everywhere because now my days are booked because I've got some young ones that is playing track, and their first official practice is Tuesday. And then they have all kinds of track meets coming up that I will be spending time at. So, but I'm going to leave you with this: if you do the bare minimum, expect bare minimum results. You want to be great, work to be great. JJ Watt.
That's I like both of them. I guess the question that minds want to know are there any plans for the Slider show or had there been any thought into that yet?
Which one?
Ever did you hear me?
Are you talking about the Wednesday sports talk show?
Yeah.
There's works in the near future.
And of course, he ain't gonna let the cat out of the bag. He just say
He never does. He just
say, okay. But yeah, it's just it's coming. Don't know when. It's coming. Don't. It'll be here.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is my show might be broadened out to where there might be elementary style kids, there might be middle school kids, they might be high school kids, because I will be at all three style games: elementary, middle, and varsity. So that's all I can tell you.
So, world,
The only thing I can tell you is the Wednesday Sports Talk might land in a city near you.
But can't wait till that gets started. Edward does a good job at that, and we have fun with it. And I know he'll roll with it and max it out like he always does. And honestly, I'm a fan of it because he does a good job. But can't wait till he does get it started. With that being said, great show. Thank you, Heather, and thank you to our two guests, Seth and uh, somebody say, Brent. Go ahead. Somebody help me with the
I think it's
name
Brindley.
again. Brindley. Okay, Brindley. I said I knew that. I was just testing you. Seth and Brindley, and a big shout out to them. And then just love the show. Not good interviews. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to all the guests that tuned in tonight. Shout out to all the comments. And thank you for watching us. But that being said, I want to leave you all with this. Good seasons start with good beginnings. Sparky Anderson. From all of us at Bryant Family Medicine, all sports media, good night and God bless.